I am still in the Collegiate Peaks Wilderness near Mount Princeton on the Colorado Trail. It's morning, I don't know, about 7:30. And today I'm climbing up to 11,900 feet and change. I see snow up there, but we'll see how bad the snow is on the trail. Last afternoon was really rainy and cold, lots of hail, thunderstorms. But I pushed through it so that by the time I got to camp it was dry, and I pitched a dry tent. I woke up to a dry tent. I'm excited about that. Sometimes things come together, and this morning it's not raining. It's pretty nice out. So I'm about to get started climbing. This is welcome to Avalanche Town. Look at that. Came down from the top there and pushed all these trees down. Someone's kindly cleared the trail. This is crazy. This is where avalanche debris has covered this river. Look at that. That is insane. So I just walked over that avalanche field and I realized it wasn't just dirt and trees, it's still snow. That is a giant snow bridge. And I had to walk over it here on the trail. Someone had cleaned it out and kind of made a path so it was safe to walk on. But look at all that. All that debris and snow just went right on top of the river. Insane. That is some powerful stuff. It's more crazy avalanche damage. It just completely took out all those trees all the way across the road up here to the trail. That's what an avalanche can do. Man, it's really surreal seeing it. It's just such a large scale. I know that it's hard to tell on video, but you can see that other one that I walked by earlier. Man. Crazy. It's like a snow tsunami. So, I climbed all the way up this peak, and the climb up was great. There's hardly any snow, and I thought there would be more on the north side, but that it would be okay to get down. But apparently the north side must be a lot steeper going down, but I couldn't tell because it was covered in snow. There weren't really any tracks to follow or that had pounded out a trail, though I did have gut hook. But I put on my snowshoes and started trying to get over it, and it was just bad, really bad. Incredibly dangerous, in my opinion. The snow was soft. I was kind of post-holing in my snowshoes. At one point, the degree on the slope that I was trying to get around was about 60 degrees, and there was a patch soft enough for me to go almost to my waist in 25-inch snowshoes. So it was just bad news. So I got down a little ways and realized that it wasn't worth the risk to try and get down the rest of the way. Didn't have my ice axe, which you really need for something like that. I didn't think I would need it on this stretch, so I mailed it to Leadville. And so I had to turn around. But it wasn't easy to turn around because the slope was so steep, and I'd already kind of worked my way down slowly in my snowshoes. I don't even think I made it. No, I definitely didn't even make it a mile down, maybe half a mile or so. And it took me, I don't know how long I was up there, over an hour. So really bad. Just glad that I managed to make it up safe. If I didn't have as aggressive snowshoes as I do have, I never would have made it back up. I would have either had to, I don't know what I would have done, slide down on my butt. I did do some of that, sliding down on my butt. But anyway, so I bailed, I got back to the top, and what I'm gonna do is get back down to the trailhead where I started and then walk into Buena Vista, because it's 9.8 miles from the bottom of this trail on a dirt road of some sort into Buena Vista. I'm sure it's not a dirt road the whole way. So I'm really, I'm just glad I'm safe. I almost got myself in a not so great situation, but I'm feeling pretty frustrated right now because I was so excited to get on the Colorado Trail for this stretch at least, to get some good hiking in, and that was just an avalanche waiting to happen. And I'm not really joking about that, because the name of the trailhead here is Avalanche Trailhead, and I looked at 3 or 4 avalanches, including climbing over the debris of one on the way in. Had I known the north face was that bad, I never would have tried it. The south face is just so deceiving. It's just really clear, beautiful trail. Yeah, frustrating. So I guess I'll get to Buena Vista, and then I think my only option from there is to road walk into Leadville. And I don't know what I'm gonna do from there. Colorado's sort of, the trail side of Colorado is turning out to be kind of a flop here. I don't know whether to keep going north, but I shouldn't be worried about that now because I'm frustrated and it won't do me any good. Right now, I'm just gonna think about the fact that I'm safe. Right now anyway, the sun's shining. Buena Vista isn't that far away. I should be able to get there tonight. And when I get to the bottom of this hill, I'm gonna eat a brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart. Ooh, oh, I almost fell. Pretty excited about that Pop-Tart. I just wanted to talk about how I'm feeling right now, because this is the thing, you know, there are moments in through hikes where you're always going to question what you're doing, but I'm having a real big one right now because I can get my continuous footsteps from Mexico to Canada. I can get them, there's no question in my mind about that. It's just, I'm getting really kind of sad and frustrated at how many sections of trail I'm sort of going around. And part of the reason I'm feeling that way right now is because I was really excited about this Colorado Trail alternate. I was happy to be back on a trail after walking all the roads into Salida, which, you know, wasn't that much fun, to be honest. The little town stops were fun. I enjoyed eating. Spending some time with Blasphemy was fun because he's a really cool guy. But it's not really what I came out to do. I came out to hike the CDT, and I knew I would have to make adjustments to that, but it's starting to get a little out of control. Like now I'm gonna walk a road into Buena Vista, and I need to pick up my other winter gear in Leadville, so I guess I'm walking a road there. I don't know. So to have an honest moment here for whatever this video turns into, yeah, I'm really questioning what I'm doing right now. Like, should I just nip it in the bud and stop and just accept the fact that I got to the point where I'm hiking less of the trail than I wanted to, and even though I could finish a through hike, it's not worth it? Or do I push on? Because who knows, when am I ever gonna have the time, you know, away from work or whatever again to do this? It's not like the PCT where I could slide it into 4 months at some point. Yeah, I don't know. Like there's part of me that wants to quit and then just hope I have the time in the future to do it in a nicer year when I can see more of the trail. And there's part of me that's saying, no, push on, you've come this far. You might not get this block of time again, but you might get a few weeks to go out and hike the San Juans that you missed, or hike whatever. That's where my head's at right now. The good news is I don't have to make that decision right now. Right now I need to get my butt down to the trailhead and start walking the road into Leadville. Get in, get clean, in a room somewhere, take a shower, have a hot meal, and regroup. Everyone always says, don't quit on a bad day. This situation's a little more complex because honestly, this isn't even really a bad day. I'm just bummed that I had to turn around and get back on the road again. There's enough road on the CDT as it is. But whatever. I'm still walking. I'll protect my continuous footsteps by walking the 9.8 miles or whatever it is to Buena Vista. I'll get there. Hey look, it's a beautiful lake. Now let's play a game called Count the Avalanches. 1, 2, there's number 3, 4, and then 5 over there in the distance. 5 avalanches. Up, 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 up. Welcome to Buena Vista.